Welcome back to Prop and Seek. It is October 21st, and we are back today for more NBA player prop bets for you guys. Do not forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And just before we jump into it today, we are going to recap yesterday real quick. So, unfortunately, yesterday we did have a 1 and 2 day, minus 1.06 units, so we did lose a little bit. But Anthony Davis, he did us dirty. He actually hit a 3 last night against the Clippers. That one I will not be afraid to bet the under again next game. We'll take a look and see what the odds are for him to not hit a 3 next game. I don't think that's going to be a super consistent bet. So, yeah, definitely not fazed by it. We'll probably go back to an Anthony Davis under half a 3 at some point pretty soon. Now, Tobias Harris, also, he couldn't get us 12 points last night. I mean, he only shot, I think, twice in the first half. They weren't even looking at him. He was standing in the corner, wide open, all night. And Joel Embiid just was force-fed. James Harden was just dancing with the ball. So, unfortunately, Tobias, he didn't get a lot of looks early. He had some late in the second half, but he actually just got cold. He wasn't able to hit a few, and unfortunately, he did not score 12 points for us. But the one winner of the day was the Giannis Antetokounmpo over 9.5 rebounds and Grayson Allen over 9.5 points. So that one did give us a winner. Both of them cleared pretty easily. Grayson Allen, Giannis, they both got the job done for us last night. So, yep, was a 1 and 2 day. But today, really like the picks. We're going to have a bounce back day. 2 and 1, 3 and 0 type of day. I can feel it coming. And then also at the end of the video, there is a long shot parlay as well. So it is a long shot plus 1,784 play. But let's just jump right into it here with play number 1 on the day. So the first play here is going to be RJ Barrett over 20.5 points plus 100 on DraftKings. This is going to be a 1-unit play. Now, this is just a bet pretty much strictly on volume, actually, because RJ Barrett, towards the back half of last season, actually started completely taking over as the number 1 option for the New York Knicks. So, dating back to last year, in the last 21 games of the season, RJ Barrett averaged 21 shot attempts per game. So, I mean, if a guy is taking 21 shots a game, I got to take this. He took 18 shots in the first game of the NBA season this year. And also the Pistons, they do rank pretty low in guarding opposing wing players. The Pistons are 29th in points per game allowed to opposing small forwards. So they do really struggle to guard wing players, like we did see in actually the first game. Franz Wagner and Banchero, the rookie, they actually kind of lit the Pistons up, both of them. So I think we might see the same thing here from RJ Barrett. He struggled in the first game of the season, but he's going to pick it up tonight and have a good game and cash that over for us. So all we need is the volume. If RJ Barrett shoots the ball somewhere between 17 to 25 times a game, you know, tonight we're definitely going to cash this. I mean, if we don't, I'll just die with it, you know. I'm willing to die on that hill right there if he does take that many shots and still doesn't hit the over. So we're riding with that as our first play, RJ Barrett over 20.5 points. Now, play number 2 is going to be Nikola Vucevic's over in points. Now, there is no line up for this play yet. When I do get the line, I'm going to post it on Twitter. However, for right now, I'm assuming this line, it's going to be somewhere between 17.5 and 19.5 points, I would guess. And I would play this line up to 19.5. So maybe even 20.5. I might still play this because it is a really good matchup, as well as Zach LaVine. He is out again today, so there's no Zach LaVine. And last year, Vucevic's points per game without LaVine was 20.7. Now, also, he takes 4 more field goal attempts per game when Levine doesn't play. So he sees more volume, he gets more touches. And folks, we love the matchup because Washington was 29th in the league in points per game allowed to centers last season, and they consistently got killed inside. They don't have much of a paint presence. Kristaps Porzingis, he's too weak, he's too small. The guy's a string bean. They probably are going to feed Vucevic a good amount in the post tonight, and he should have his way down there against this Wizards team and be able to go over that point line. So play number 2 is going to be Nikola Vucevic over in points. That is going to be a 1-unit play, playable up to 19.5. Now play number 3. So our third and final play before we get to the long shot is going to be Zion Williamson over 32.5 points plus rebounds, minus 115 on DraftKings. Now that is going to be a 1.5-unit play. So this is my favorite play of the day. It's my bet of the day. And in game 1 of the NBA season, you know, I may be, if anything, concerned about the minutes. But Zion did play 30 minutes in the first game of the NBA season, and that was kind of a blowout. The Pelicans kind of kicked the Nets' teeth in the other night. So he ended up still playing 30 minutes, and he did clear this line in game 1 against the Nets. And obviously, Zion missed all of last year, so we're going to have to date back way to his rookie season for some numbers, but he did clear this line in 67% of games his rookie season. And of course, again, this is a matchup play. He has a great matchup against this Hornets team here. They ranked 30th last year in points per game allowed to opposing power forwards and ranked 24th to opposing centers. Now the Hornets ranked 27th in points rebounds per game allowed to opposing power forwards and 29th to opposing centers. So they are bottom of the barrel at that. I mean, at guarding bigs, essentially, they let a lot of points go to power forwards, centers, a lot of rebounds. A lot of it probably is they're not really going to be able to play small ball tonight. We'll see what ends up happening. I did take a look at Jonas Valanciunas' lines as well, but I would get just a little worried that if they go small ball and play maybe Washington at the 5 at times, the Pelicans might be pressed to cut Valanciunas' minutes out if he's not able to defend against the Hornets small ball lineup. So if anything, I just took Zion. I think he's just going to absolutely obliterate this Hornets defense tonight. So that is play number 3, and that's going to be the 1.5-unit best bet of the day. Now, let's roll in real quick to the long shot. So the long shot play today is going to be Chris Paul to get a double-double, Tyrese Halliburton to get a double-double, RJ Barrett over 20.5 points, and then Zion Williamson over 32.5 points plus rebounds. So that is plus 1,784 on DraftKings. Now, I already explained the RJ Barrett, the Zion reasonings, and whatnot. However, for Chris Paul and Tyrese Halliburton, they both do have really good matchups tonight as well to rack up some assists. So I'm just banking on them having a big game tonight. And Chris Paul is going up against the Portland Trailblazers. And if you remember just a couple nights ago, we took De'Aaron Fox's over an assist for a reason against that Trailblazers team, so I like Chris Paul there. And then Tyrese Halliburton playing against the Spurs, where he showed a lot of success in the past against the Spurs team, so I like our chances with the long shot. And yeah, also with that long shot, that is 4 legs. If Vucevic's line comes out, and it's 19.5 or less. Maybe you could add that one in there too, get it up to even better odds, because I might do that as well. But either way, that's all I got for you guys today. Just to recap real quick before we go. So play number 1 is going to be RJ Barrett over 20.5 points, plus 100 on DraftKings. That's a 1-unit play. Nikola Vucevic is over in points, playable up to 19.5. That is a 1-unit play. Now, Zion Williamson over 32.5 points plus rebounds, minus 115 on DraftKings. That is a 1.5-unit play. And then our long shot, Chris Paul double-double, Tyrese Halliburton double-double, RJ Barrett over 20.5 points, and Zion Williamson over 32.5 points plus rebounds, plus 1,784. So those are the plays for today. I can feel it. We're going to have a good day today. We're going to cash on some of these for sure. Let's get in the green and get rolling. As we get deeper into this NBA season, we're going to get hotter and hotter, get more information. So, yep, that's all I got for you guys today. Again, thank you for watching. Likes, subscribes, retweets, likes, follow me on Twitter. Just all that stuff is always greatly appreciated by me. And we will see you tomorrow.